Hey guys, this is Y Lamb, and I'm with Frank, and we're actually here at the workshop, and we're actually just going to be doing a quick film of what we're putting together for the Mega Caverns. These are the ribs, and that's the hoop right there, or circle, that people will be flying through. And you can't really tell from the picture sometimes how tall these things are, but these things are really tall. I'm talking like right here, I'm about 5'8". This is about 5'8" right here, and then you can go all the way up, and then this circle is it's massive. And when we were testing it out, people were still missing the circle. It's hard to imagine, but we're going to have quite a few of these down in the Mega Caverns. We're projecting to have almost 60 of these ribs down there. We're going to have 3 colors. We're going to have the green for the hoops. We're going to have blue for some of the other obstacles that we don't really want to say right now, and then what you're seeing are the red ribs, which we're going to line the walls with. Once we're done, especially when we do our test in mid-March, it's going to be really impressive. We're not going to drag the entire track down with us, but we'll drag quite a bit of it. So it's going to be a fun time. So whoever shows up, you're going to see a heck of a track. So on to the next subject, which is tickets. And last week we had our first round of ticket sales, which is the team tickets. And I do have to apologize for that. There was a lot of confusion on when team tickets were going to be available and when individual tickets were going to be available. We didn't do a very good job of getting the information out. So hopefully this round it will be a little bit better. But this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the individual tickets will be available. The information on the pricing structure is already on the website, so if you're interested, please go to the website derbycitydroneracing.com, and you can look over the pricing structure. And again, if you have any questions, you can always just email us, and we will do our best to answer them. And if it's something that's important, we'll update the website, and we'll also update the Q&A. So at the end of this Friday, all of the tickets will be available. Just like team tickets, the individual tickets will be very limited. The reason why we actually held on to the individual tickets and we didn't have it right away was because we were trying to work out some better deals with the venue in the form of more tickets. But we're still at it. We're still currently looking to add additional spots, but we're not sure if we're going to get them, so we'll keep you posted if we sell out of tickets, which there could be a good likelihood for the individual ones because they seem to be more in demand than the team ticket sales right now. The next item to discuss is the race. We won't go into a lot of detail on this, but I do just want to hit on this very quickly. For the individual race, it's basically what you've come to know. It's 8 on the line, and then you race until you've completed all the laps or the last racer standing. But it's fairly straightforward. The rules we're basically going to adopt the same ones that FPV Racing Events uses. The team race is a little bit different. The team race is basically another version of the Thunder Drone 500 that was done in F3 Expo. So you're going to have to compete as a team. The team has to finish 100 laps. First team that completes 100 laps is the winner of the team event. So basically, because we're limiting this to 6-inch props and 4S batteries, you're going to have either a lot of pit stops or you're going to have to lift a heavy LiPo battery and be slower on the track. That's where the strategy comes in, and it'll be pretty interesting to see what the teams do to try to tackle this particular event. But that's all we're going to discuss. Pretty much like 2 or 3 videos down, we're actually going to go in depth into the racing events themselves, and then you'll have about 2 months to prepare for it. The next topic to discuss is the Q&A, which is on the website. I just wanted to let people know that I am doing a Q&A at the bottom of the Spring Racing Events page. So the most common questions that I get in the emails, I'm putting it down on the bottom of the page, right before the sponsor section. So the last thing on the list for me to discuss this week is I kind of want to give you an idea of what the next few weekly updates are going to contain. So next week, the weekly update is going to be about track design, the ground stations, and the VTXs that we're going to use on the quads. There have been a lot of questions about that, and I think we have come up with what we want as a solution. So we'll discuss that in detail next week. The week after that, we'll go into detail about the racing events themselves and the details about it. So that will put you basically at 2 months to prepare for the race. So hopefully you'll stay tuned for the next weekly updates. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments below, or you can send an email. Thank you.